Hey guys, NinjaGuy X here, and today on Four Scars Gaming we'll be taking a look at the Falconeer Warrior Edition on Google Stadia. Will this game fly its way to being a great experience, or will it take a deep dive into the abyss along with all of the forgotten games? Stick around to find out! So I was very excited to learn about the Falconeer since the visuals really attracted me and the trailer was very promising. I loved the camera movement and I was really surprised to hear that this was made by one developer, Thomas Sala. I haven't played a dogfighting game in a very long time and it just reflected as a quality product to me. Now the story is very interesting and keeps you intrigued towards the whole campaign. It starts with a prologue showing you how to play, but to your surprise, the Empress ship that you try to protect is being destroyed, which is basically how the story is set up. A bunch of factions goes to war after this event. You get to decide which of the 4 chapters that you want to start with, and each chapter has a different faction that you play as, either good, bad, or neutral. The reason why I like the story is because there are unexpected events that happens throughout that makes you question the faction's morale. For example, early in the game you are tasked to do something very scummy to get some people on your side, and this is where I noticed that this was not just a generic story. Keep in mind that you won't be seeing any character development and you won't be emotionally attached to any of them, but with that aside, the story is solid. Although when I finished the epilogue, I didn't really understood the ending. It took me some time to resonate and come to a conclusion myself. Okay, enough about the story, let's talk about the gameplay. Before starting any chapters, you get to decide which character you would like to be, which doesn't impact on anything other than your looks. You then pick your bird. They are all different stats, so you can select whichever fits your gameplay style the best. Controlling the bird is very smooth and I felt very comfortable with it very quickly. You can target any enemies on the press of a button, and this will give you the position to where you need to shoot to take the enemy down. You can do barrel rolls to avoid enemies' bullet, and that's about it for combat. When it comes to exploration, you can press a button to gain speed while your stamina bar goes down. But what's cool about this is that you can recover some of the stamina by diving in a lower altitude, so it's a nice little managing mechanic to keep you busy while you travel. You progress through the game by landing on your outpost and selecting the main story mission. There's a few variety of missions, like recovering an item, exploring, defending, and escorting a ship. I did find that there was a little too many escorting missions in general. Now the Warrior Edition contains the original game with the addition of 2 DLCs. The first DLC is called the Hunter, which contains a new Hunter player class, a flying dragon, and other nice extras. The second DLC is Edge of the World, which includes 3 mini-campaigns with 9 new missions, new places to explore, and also some other nice extras. The Falconeer on Google Stadia currently has a glitch where your enemy kill count is always at 0, so you don't get any experience by killing them. This is an issue because, for example, I was only level 2 during the 3rd chapter while the minimum recommended level was 8. The dev is aware of the issue and has already submitted a patch to Google, so it's just a matter of time before we see it fixed. I highly recommend that you play the game on the easiest difficulty until this is fixed. There are a few more little glitches that's happening that I didn't bother to report since I can't reproduce them at will, which are some game crashes in chapter 4, the waypoint is not pointing at the right direction, all locations unlocked out of the blue, and the weirdest one that happened twice was when I opened the game and my playthrough was at chapter 3, while I was actually working on completing chapter 1. Keep in mind that these bugs didn't really impact my enjoyment of the game. One thing that I wish that could have been done differently is the way you jump from dying to a game over screen. The first time that it happened, I didn't even know that I died. As soon as you're out of HP, the screen immediately switched to a lady that speaks to you. I just wish that Thomas would have put some kind of animation where you fall in the water, or something like that before the scene happens. I don't know if this was intentional to Thomas Sala's vision, or if he simply didn't have the time to implement a dying scene. Visually, this game is stunning. Seriously, I still can't believe that this was crafted by one person. What an artist, man. Thomas is known for his environmental crafting skills in video games and it shows. Every side of this game is an eye candy and unique. The Earthsea, which is the world that you travel in, is full of surprises. When I reached the Maw for the first time, my jaw dropped. I really can't wait to see what other games we'll be seeing from his mind. I just took a lot of time to appreciate the visuals. Whenever I was on an escort mission, I just target the ship and focus my camera on it while I watch the bird fly around it. The way the camera is used is fantastic. It feels like someone is following you with a camera. It gives you a very natural vibe. If you stop using the controller for a few seconds, your bird will start moving around slowly as if you're having a nice stroll in the sky. The traveling is very zen. The music in the game is amazing. In my reviews, I like to mention if I'd be listening to the soundtrack outside of the game. This one is a definite yes. Benedict Nichols is the composer of the Falconeer, and he did such a great job at matching the emotions that the game gives you. It definitely made the game more enjoyable to me. Thomas Sala mentioned in an interview that the inspiration came from a cultured Mongolian band called Shiglin. I've listened to them a few times and I can absolutely see the resemblance. When you fly around the Ursi while nothing is happening, there's this Mongolian throat singings that plays, and I just can't explain how well this fits the setup of this part. It was just very well thought of. I would love for Benedict to release the full soundtrack in some kind of media, even if it's just digitally. I'd definitely purchase it to support. Well, this concludes my review of the Falconeer, guys. I'm sure that you've already figured it out, but yes, I would absolutely recommend this game to you, especially if you're into artistic and dogfighting games. My full experience overall was very pleasant, although the bug where I don't level up as quick as I should did put a pause in my enjoyment, but a patch is being updated and this issue shouldn't be a problem soon. I have finished the game on easy, and I am currently replaying the game on hardcore difficulty, now that I understand the mechanics a little better and I am at a higher level. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed this review. And if you enjoy my beautiful voice, make sure to have a look at my channel. The link is in the description below. Anyway guys, see you on the next video.
Take it to the next level.